Hello dear students, a very good morning to all of you. Dear children, in today's video we will discuss two questions, okay? And in these two questions we will discuss the influence of hydrogen bond, okay? So our first question is this: why orthonitrophenol has more volatile nature and low boiling point than paranitrophenol? So in this question first we have to draw the structures of orthonitrophenol and paranitrophenol, okay? So let's do it. Orthonitrophenol is this, okay, and this is the orthonitrophenol, and this is para compound. Okay, so in both these cases you can see that same functional groups are present, okay, nitro group and alcohol group, nitro group and alcohol group, okay. But in this case you can see that both the functional groups are present close to each other, okay, and in this case the distance between the two functional group is larger than this case, okay. So because of the less distance between the functional group, what happens in orthonitrophenol? In orthonitrophenol, oxygen atom of nitro group and hydrogen atom of alcohol group forms hydrogen bond between each other like this, okay. So we can say that in this case molecular hydrogen bond is present, as we know that whenever the hydrogen bond forms in the molecule, in the same molecule, okay, between the atoms of same molecule, this is known as intramolecular hydrogen bond, okay. So in orthonitrophenol, intramolecular hydrogen bond is forming. Now let's take this case. So in this case what is happening, you can see that the distance between these two functional groups is larger. So because of this it is not possible that it can form the hydrogen bond between this hydrogen atom, okay. So now how it will form the hydrogen bond? So in paranitrophenol what happens? Okay, this is the paranitrophenol case, okay. So in this case this is the first molecule, and let's draw the another molecule. Okay, so this is the one molecule of nitrophenol and this is the another molecule of nitrophenol, okay. So because of the large distance between the functional group, what happens, the one molecule of nitrophenol will form the hydrogen bond with the another molecule, okay. Let's see how. Here the oxygen atom of nitro group will form the hydrogen bond with the hydrogen atom of the other molecule, okay. Similarly this hydrogen will form the hydrogen bond with the other molecule, and here this oxygen also will form the hydrogen bond with the other molecule, okay. So as in this case hydrogen bond is forming between different molecules, okay. So because of this here we can say that intermolecular hydrogen bond is present, okay. And as we know that in intermolecular hydrogen bond, we can see also that in this case different molecules are associated with each other. So definitely if we want to boil this compound, we have to provide extra energy because of the interaction between different molecules, okay. And in this case you can see that hydrogen bond is present in single molecule, okay. There is no bond is present between two different molecule, okay. So in this case if we want to boil this compound, we have to provide less energy than this compound because of the absence of interaction between two different molecules, okay. So this is the reason that it has para has, we can say, para-nitrophenol has more boiling point than ortho compound. Okay, now let's talk about the volatile nature. So in volatile nature also you can see that all the molecules are present in associated form. So here volatile is complicated as compared to this compound. Okay, so these molecule will volatile easily as compared to this para compound. So that's why we can say that ortho nitrophenol has more volatile nature than para compound. Okay, so this is about the nitrophenol. Okay, why it is having high boiling point and it is having high volatile nature. Okay, now let's discuss the second question. Second question is actually about the physical state of water. Okay, physical state of H2O molecule actually. So dear students, our second question is this. Okay, this is about the physical state of H2O molecule. Okay, this is about the H2O. So actually H2O in solid state means I am talking about the ice. So ice has less density than liquid state of H2O means water. Okay, so this is our first question, why ice has less density than water. And second question is why at 4 degrees C water has maximum density. So to explain first question we have to draw the structure of ice. Okay, so in ice structure what happens, in ice actually H2O molecules are arranged in this pattern. Okay, and you can see first of all this arrangement of atom is known as open cage structure. Okay, so you can see here that in ice molecule in ice water molecules are arranged in an open cage structure. Okay, and in this structure, in this specific structure, you can see that a large vacant area is present. And because of this large vacant area, volume increases and consequently density decreases. Okay, so this is the reason of low density of ice than water. Okay, and this is the same reason that why ice floats on water. So you can say that because of the open cage structure it has high volume and less density, that's why it floats on water. Okay, so this is the answer of first question. Now let's discuss the second question. Second question is why at 4 degrees C water has maximum density. So whenever ice melted, okay, suppose we want to melt this molecule. Okay, so obviously we have to provide energy. Okay, we have to provide heat. So whenever we provide heat here, the breaking of the bonds will start. Okay, and whenever the bond will break, the H2O molecule will come close to each other. Okay, so definitely they will increase the density. Okay, as whenever the bond will break, the molecule will occupy this space. Okay, and because of the decrease in volume, density will increase. Okay, but why we are saying that specifically at 4 degrees C water has highest density? Okay, so this is the reason that when we start providing heat, all the molecule will all the bond will break and they will occupy this area and density will increase. Okay, but after 4 degrees C, and it will happen up to 4 degrees C. Okay, but after 4 degrees C what happens? After 4 degrees C, the factor, okay, which factor? The kinetic energy of the molecule. Okay, the factor of kinetic energy of the molecule will increase so much that it will overcome the breaking effect. Okay, bond breaking effect. So because of the increase in the kinetic energy of the molecule, they will start moving away from each other, and when they start moving from each other, so definitely they will decrease the density. So this is the reason that before 4 degree C, the magnitude of bond breakage will higher, and after 4 degree C, the magnitude of kinetic energy of the molecule will be higher. And because of this reason, we can say that at 4 degree C, the water molecule will have the highest density. Okay, so this is the answer of the second question. I hope both the two question about nitrophenol and ice and water are clear to you. Thank you so much. Okay, God bless you.